Wolebe Gambian Talents TV jibe kan bidung na Assalamu alaikum badi ngol jalan ka fuko wolebe Gambian Talents TV jibe kan bidung na lang fo lamen sate kono nal hakilo bakan nung few months ago nga funding kedo ko post nung molla social media handlo nyin do min kata alaji sawti anata ke modi mi yalan ka fuko ay kidney problem ol soto no ngala cool post nun jele tumala min na be demaro nyin kan jamal bulu purayta jarro ke India, and then fortunately alnata ko be sunen nata jarro sort of kata India kata kidney transplant, which actually went so successful, alhamdulillah. And now that he's back in town, not like kanyininka ala experience and then ala ordeal at the time, and also molmi yalan ka because ngalongo be kidney mun kulto mi yalan ka la problem be stiarin banko gam back. What was his experience, at what stage did he realize ko a kidney problem na babulu nanama dia motion na rong ngabula fon introduce afa moleko atlam ajumati. Assalamu alaikum alaji. Se to fono molle anin iwuluta mun dola ni besa bateri mun dola.
Wa alaikum salam. Te to mu alaji soleti wuluta Lamin Janne, but originally from Fonyi. Yeah, so actually I'm 31 year old now. Yeah, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. So
great. Okuma ta bagala alaji. Ibenu wuluta lamen body kebata lamen Fonyi body kebata lamen at some point, right? Alaji ka muneke no wala school kala bang ita school jumal to aning what were you doing, sort of an occupation or do ko ning kumo?
yeah, actually did school kele, but like Arabic school no like, but like Arabic nowadays and so both Arabic and English, so that's what I did, alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. But I was not that much far from my educational manjamfo nyama based on secondary like so alhamdulillah nas karango manjamfo nyama, but alhamdulillah nga try level because it was due to the health condition wala tin na karango fana man proceed wo nyama, so wala tin I could not continue my schooling. But after all I bring along ko fanang na help the system of manso no na karango continue, but I went to do skills that I made sure karang. So
skills jumal le karano.
Electrician. As electrician.
Qualified electrician?
Actually, yeah, because I've been doing electricians in Senegal. Yeah, at least nga karang cheldo kawiring kele, like all this nawek work I was doing it. And this pole fixing fenkol be in kakenune. So alhamdulillah.
Great. Now let's dive into the topic itself. At what stage alaji realize ko kidney problem bila?
Actually, now realize last year March, before Sunkaro, I realized that I have kidney, because before I realized I went for a test, I went for a general checkup. Then after all, I realized automatically I have a kidney problem. But whilst I was facing a kidney issues since long time, but I've never known about it. I can say since 2009. Yeah. But
some of the symptoms you've been realizing or seeing?
Since then I was, I baloleka ka funu then around 2009. Because like I was saying, the story is meta bakele, manke be story ti. Meta bakele and because by then I was, I was playing football and kata school, this nawetan and so on. So alhamdulillah, before opening of school, I have a fracture. So that fracture, from there on, sasa na ka mamang koto. Na education stop ta jail to fang. Jail on sasa na ka mamandi, high blood duntanna, na CO2, high blood duntanna. So nata forcing on alhamdulillah nata ke fisia, but say sasa nyin dunta wole nyama na mbalo ka funu lala. I could not understand myself, going to the hospital between Banjul, Edward Francis Hospital and MRC. Kataranu Walto Katakana. For Alayake, I could not be treated 100% here. So let me try to go to Senegal. This is where I go to Senegal at Dakar, Kafadam in Dantec. So can treatment of Tanunje. But while I was taking my treatment there, that was around 2013-14. So it was kidney infection then. Infection. It was infection, but they've never tell me about it. Nenema alonko infection only man. And by that stage, since then, I could have tackled it. ata frala no nyen stage two. So this is why I was taking my treatment, be treatment tak ngaje ngafisia. So whilst na education no tinyata no Gambia jang, so I don't want to waste my time. But some of people, they normally say that, Gambian youth, they don't want to, want to do anything. So, and I don't want to be part of those people. This is why I bring along ko karangole munna fi laftanu karangol lanu, ba alna takake karango nyimman ken na weti, so naraga skills na tanyin karanyola betakan treatment until 2019. So whilst I was working with Senelec, with Senegal J, Project Jamal, Sotonunje, me alonko, we were working with them, so Alhamdulillah, Allah nakake ngana certificate Sotonunje to Muruntanam back to Gambia whilst I'm Fisiata back. So bari bit
ala water let me ngemurundi koma demanding. Yafa ko at the time, kidney infection or belano, but in mo fo what do you think? My main
problem, while they don't communicate that to me, they don't communicate that to my father, because I was there with my father. Yeah, I was there with my father, but they've never communicated anything to me. So alaya akele wo to dema miranun ko fango it was that. It was not mine man tawto. So on, so bari nka continue nyaming kana treatment okiri nyaming adun kata mecho kana nyaming kata school in kata ngana kata, but yet still like I always feel something like nka to phone la every now and then, nka buka appetite so no I cannot eat anum balo be domo kan rek always mbedo ya kan rek ni na age mate soldier no ika fole ko no these people are older than me 100%. So but like every time cool ka mburung komal and deferek ubugena was so malong and babalukan wonya for years katanu da jamal to different places dokola, sometimes ngabona njenga na risatol ngabo different countries or Dakar je from regional, but nenema experience ko this was the main issue menka ngunuman kana, which is something me alongo moment dua pura ena, but we are from wole be ram kang abinakan so ninta hospital nga check up ke bari buka fonye ko this is it, but by then all that buka test ke me alongo wole ba ital ko kidney issue long, cause nte kidney su fongo nte nena moy nena la sasa jef nena experience andu nena mi ko wobe soto nena fang nena mi wobe soto. So it was crazy. This is how Murutanan Jang, nga doko start, that alayake nga first doko ngamen start Gambia Jang wolong na kontra ko men soro Sapoji wala in the University of the Gambia. Wolong first peso ni be men lo kanuje. We were tolni Sapoji Indian company ning tolle be nuje doko wala no for almost 2 years. But all that je nyaming, I still battle with the sickness. Like anytime it
was kidney.
This is what is coming still, but I'm doing everything possible kata do ko lambuka sometimes if I'm kajering and namasi mama lang ngata do ni tara fosilon ka phone, people are watching me, but I still don't understand myself. Kata hospital kata pharmacy na high blood ka sele kata check up la anu kana borol ming na record sol debli jel na buko le soto mi alon ko I always go kana medication ulta nga record ko this is my BP and stuff, but yet still it's getting increased up to an extent that unko sayang baru ngabta mo finjara ru fananto, because sometimes I feel like na kono finne ka buriji ngamira ko maybe it's like ikafo nyaming ko mo fingol kafo nyaming guy kom all of nyinge wa san I don't know how manikol ka fanyami fen kalia. Thank you very much. So mol ka fuko kom kalialo nte ka funun kalialo. So akatama mulonge. So anyway ni ka fanya ko ta scanning ge ngata doctor ya ngata scan ka fanya ko fenti kono. Ngo but how can that be possible? Anunde sometimes I feel it fonka mutateng. Like na mama ndateng ikamira ko toto. So nka mutale but I am confused completely. So ntata ule nyama akatawo nyama fu ala yake. One day saying now let me go to the herbal medicine nga jube fanang, mo fin silo fanang ngo fanang jube. So the day that I step here nko nkata ala na taka ke nga njarta na step dad liya mfama dinding I don't want to say his name like on the media because more balumati in the system. So walatina, but this is how he said to me that no, don't go. What I advise you to do is, I will personally give you a money. Tomorrow morning, go back to MRC where you are taking your treatment. A general checkup this time around. Everything, HIV, any test I do, okay. He will pay everything. They will know. Now, no problem. Ako this time around, niya check, ni fem manfeng. Ako ta mo fem jaro. This is how I went there.
That was when?
That was around, around. It was the same March, early March, rek. Early March, rek. So that only nga test. So ikonya ko 3, bringan na test beke. Ikonya ko ta for 3 weeks yamuruna. That is almost to be end of the March. So that only 3 weeks. Unko daddy ko. So I still suffer with this thing. Just in 3 weeks, akonya ko amunya rek. Amunya wala nyaman tata. For them in Nanyana Murunje Murunda Jerek. It only report din Nanyami, Konyo tan them ban automatically.
Wow.
From here, tan them ban. Anong delangan namasi mama na natakan na result kama pur from there ngata do.
So, I mean, what was your reaction? Because already naming refund them man for the most case, that was mixed feelings at some point, right? How do you feel?
Purka itandila kwa. Still now I don't know what is going on. It's like more feeling. Yet still in them band alone. So I don't even know what is in them band. I normally see in them band what treatment then in the TV from MRC ngam molli nyini kanu dem ban be mundo ma fan. Yeah, it na for nga fa na on futata for G. But automatically when I give the paper to the doctor, doctor go nyeko tala rango to jana. Do you know right now mune kan debatu silo doku la right now. Konyo ko tasi jana konyo ko ninge te bula jani next 2 hours ni ta mata ifan jang. Ise fanol. Wow. Was where like honey yellow from Mantranambala. Really? Yeah. I was almost 7 point. No yellow over jital konyo ko it is risky for you to go like this at home. Wow. How can that be possible? Akonyo ko imana lok. Akonyo in fact fanyin tesol fang ba repeat la fa sign. This is how nga repeat akonyo ko ila baringol call. Yana yeso yellow la. You need at least maximum of 3 pint at this point in time. Akira nyoko jelo fang. It was still funny for me. So on that issue renga moy doctor onyimbe communicate kan banjul kafoko, kidney akafo, dialysis come over. But yes, still I don't know what is dialysis.
Wow, because you experience it.
No. No I just momia experience. So this is how tartaje yellow nying find out no more not yellow find out from there then tata. Ikonyeko ye fenket. Ngalla jail to find them ban. Yeah, spend the night there. The following day, I'm going home. I cannot be staying in them ban because the way I seen them man, it was not convincing for me. Like, I'm going home. Insist I no. So yembula wale nyama ikonyeko then go. If I'm thinking later, and not a nyam so automatically I'm honey jani asomo reg I attack automatically. But this time around over landile fang. Kono ben demikan, this is how murunta suwakon. Murunta ne man ko de yen refer direct to Banjul. On Sunday morning lem futata Banjul, Sunday night lo yen murunde yen samba Banjul. Sorry, Sunday morning lon tata ndemban, Sunday ularo long yen samba Banjul. At night, purkang admit.
During war admission, like Bria admit, no. How did you feel at the time? Because if I know, okay, you already kidney more, but now that you've experienced the pain and everything at some point,
yes, still.
Yes, you don't know about
yes, still. I don't know what I am coming to face.
Really? So, how did you win? Take us through that.
Because, I heard about the kidney. Oh, hanisa man kidney ko nyim. For birin tada from futata. Ngalla asomanda. So while Dr. Rulia, you guys are confusing me because this case is, I can't confuse le. Please, can you tell me what is going on here? After he started California, ye kidney ko kill problem only sort of 10 in 10. Okay, so what no solution not then? Tell us what is the solution we do that. Because now is something me along, you normally just buy medications, treatment starting. When you are going for dialysis. Then when I'm going to start dialysis, because the larang ka laje I can't disturb. So I don't on Tuesday, right? That dialysis la. Yeah. Bring that dialysis here, must go fix it boy. From dialogue ngajube. This is it. I spent almost 4 hours. 4 hours is like 4 months melaring.
Wow.
I'm fairly. But casino, wuli, boy. Still ya in the same place. Things get crazy. What is this? Only this can hence you have started this. This is the only solution for now. Now, what about my work? Because the mile bembulu and in dingol bembulu. So how am I going to follow? Concentrate on this. This is the issue. So this is how I sit, and sit and go. It's fine.
Good. I mean, so after the dialysis commerce, I mean, how many days or weeks like RVT had gone long?
Only 4 days. Because I came with I'm still strong. As a young boy, I'm still strong because so I'm strong. I feel I'm strong, but even to the boy is strong. Just menka test nyinto abuka apia balo nyinkono. Like it's like mo faring o menka tarek. But yes, still you are still active. More time even the boy is sick. And this is how I am naturally not. Like, and if I right now, I can be doing everything. You think that, the boy is okay. But inside, no. But actually, it's something me along na meeta balulale, Sasa phone, titala for saying Sasa, a monkey confendi me along con casilale because meta bataconole. Long time, meta feel lale.
I mean, after you call being explained ending, I mean, what came next? I mean, when do you actually think of, seeking funds to go for overseas treatment and all that?
This is the time that I started dialysis and going for the first 1 month. I see family supporting, everybody's coming. But dialysis is coming to a stage that I see that this is very, very expensive. And to be frank, even your own family members, anyhow, anyhow, but this is painful. And you will not be sitting here and thinking that everybody can support you up to an extent that at a talano is painful. And everything is hard right now. And dialysis even is costly. It's costly because dialysis because sometimes there are certain things we don't have a lot of things by kujamal bi jël nu ay problème nat lenu to get some of honey in dialysis fenkol nga jiol men like this normal saline and this injection and stuff jamal bi jël we buy it in our own money. It's like we buy all the materials, we just have the machines free. Only that is the difference. But we buy everything for us. And some people are facing that till tomorrow. Right now at the dialysis. So this was the problem. Financially, you could over bundle pass.
Roughly, niba, asumana wala niba measure. Near estimate how much they spend. Through dialysis period tomorrow, they spend. You like approximately.
To tell you that 3 times go like a dialysis every week. You do only 3 times, like Tuesday, Thursday, and in Saturday. Session every 4 hours, but almost like every dialysis, I spend almost $2,500. It could not be more than that, but I almost spend that because sometimes there was a time even there are certain fenkol kamenu sanu je yung heparin in bagas fenkol for sign nong ala will be easy to but there was a time until we buy all that. And if you calculate that for how many months lending a dialysis, almost a year. Bring last year sunkaro, for nyin sunkar tamila, nyin sunkaro nenarting. Janin sunkaro langana transplant. So it's almost a year. I spent almost kodiba katong.
Kodi Jamalti come yeah for I mean that's great. I mean it's a little bit touching, but then at some point I mean you survive it. It's great. I mean at what level I mean do you I mean think of I mean seeking funds because you know the family was supporting, you know, but then that couldn't actually sustain the whole thing because kidney man is not a child play. Great. I mean yes demaro not na nyadi at some point for alanata I mean ye transplanting ke I mean India.
Demaro beta nata ketale ko like it was a mind thinking. See Italian miracle. This is I think was bring enough finding baking ngaje dul bije from the dialysis ale akili tarun transplanting na. But I always ask, what is the next solution? Ikonyeko only the transplant. So I say for nada and family J and mom and my dad I tried to tell him that how do you think who can be able to sacrifice? Because for me, I go for my parents directly. They are the ones who save me. But Alayakele, you know, brother Sol and sister Sol be, you know, they were willing to help because they see how I suffered a lot. So Alayake, you know, one of my brother me alongo, you know, ninkala kuva balfa warta bakele. Like, yeah, really. You know, he really sacrificed to be there for me because somebody who give you his kidney were delicate. So he really sacrificed for it. Tata Tesla alayake ngana test nyimbe ke gambe everything was successful. You know, na test nying alayake we are matching anything. Alayake hani tata for India for on cross matching blood. Everything was same. It's like you know, Bemo like it's like you see, it's a photocopy because Handol Indian will Jeffon like they normally call me. They normally call him by my name. He can sometimes can take command. Nima Teji can tell command at the plaza. So nobody cannot differentiate those. So I'll be willing you know.
You live in the Gambia here?
I've been in Jana for the telephone.
Oh okay.
Yeah, no malo.
Oh okay.
At almost I can say that at second to last born.
Wow.
He's 20 something years now, 21, 22 years. So he's the one who, if I'm ready, I will give you the pictures. I will share the pictures to you. You know, Ibajelako, like he sacrificed for you. And I'm dingo soto right now, I'm soto. But really, I cannot pay him. Bemen kala just kadwakai. Yeah, kadwakai. So this was the issue. This is where I start up. Bring Ajiko. I already have a donor. Because before you start doing anything, the most important thing is find donor first. Because he's a kudo sort no while Jamali Jani kudo sort layman donor sort. And they are dealing with this sickness. So this was the problem. This is the reason why I find a donor first. The family already. This is the reason why I start communicating with my friends. How can I get the media? Internet or media la number site. But some people, if you try to call them to communicate with them, it's very hard. Yeah, I can say it here. But Alhamdulillah, one of my best friends, you know, Sana, ngawole call no kontong like Sana Bojang. Yeah, he was my boss. Then the sapoji there, don't atel fana ngatelo call. Actually, I need a bole. By then you were Dakar. You went to Dakar. This is how nge contact wale nyama ikonye ko nge but phone nada. You tell him the first person may I post Allah media to. And alhamdulillah rabbil alamin. Allah will post. I get almost 100 and something thousand from the Gambians. That only that post. Gambian only send them purka can support at the treatment nyinkono. So ala nata ga kifana media do fana njeno ika for me don't for nice Gambia. Wo fana alhamdulillah wo fana yala on take you know I nata ga do fana nje ika for me active TV. Omar wo fana yala best try wo fana yake. So alhamdulillah I get a real support from the Gambians. But you know, ala nata ke abe tata nata government of nata ka intervene.
I mean, government stepped in.
Government stepped in because we wrote to the government. Okay. We wrote to the government, but ntenga safiro ke government. Yet still, we are finding support outside. Because like it's a sickness. Like nobody, you don't have time. So this is the reason why nka jamma ala dawda konkong nata ni wala. So ala nata ke with that process one day automatically yen call ka fanyo ko alhamdulillah it was approved, the government approved your letter. So you send us your documents. This is how I send them my documents. Whilst I have prepared myself already with my donor, with somebody who I'm going with. So I've prepared everything. I be landi. Wala atina ikafo mako ro fanam be tarlele wi nyanne tarlele fanam be parering. So this is how it went. Alnata kentata India.
Why did you later to India?
I went to India December 29. 2024. December 2029. I did the surgery January 2028, 2025.
So, take us through the surgery process. Like the difficulties and what was the experience like, But before we get to that, I guess that at least was the first time you stepped in India or you went to India. What was the experience in the first place?
First place, the experience was like I've never been outside. Alayake and Tadaji, India, alhamdulillah, the country is very well developed. And Nataka Yemol Bendum, very nice, especially at the hospital. Like the company of Moli Nyami ni Bendol Nyama, especially in the embassy member India. Embassy member India, they are very, 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 Ikaila Duko Kebakil, and you Gambino Membiji, Ilotan Tolile, and Momo Lote for Safo. And we Lota Molele, and told Mel Beji, and told the Maman Tranunje, because we were a lot of patients, men BJ. But each and everybody, the moment if put at a reg, it will Ike teatrally below the hotel. Batuka. They are the one who welcome you, and anything you left of offender. They will be there for you.
Great. Ukumara Bagel. Now, take us through the, surgery journey.
Surgery journey, bring Futata J to Bim Futata Combile the following day, in that hospital. Because in Futata India, bring from the airport, automatically we go to the hospital or we go to the hotel. You relax today. You talk halfway because they know already what you come for. So at that time, because the journey was very far, it's almost in Tata 29 le. 38 Lemfutata. We passed through Turkey. Almost a day spent Turkey. From Turkey, then 10 Takotege. So this is why we were very tired, and unte mbrata numbakele. So I want to relax then tomorrow morning in hospital. This is how we start doing our tests. Nkanna process all start. Or test all be Walton, na cross marginal ke nkanna tesol be ke blood ning ka jube na dono nyim fanang for he's very well fit for healthy tale ani we be checked ale ake everything was intact. So almata ke then ye dead nyim mutapu na surgery nying. But before the surgery also it was another headache because I was really thinking a lot about the surgery. Nenama experience, but I always go to internet. Just stop tabagele. And I don't want something me alonka kanterene. I don't always want that. Whatever I am coming to, I always search it. This is what I'm coming to face, no matter how hard it is, so that not mine is free. But yet still, my BP was going higher because nkamira numbakele. It's getting to the point before na surgery from yen fenkele in a point that yen testing on the bakele from. Because now man can what attend watilanu. Because na high blood was very, very, very high. Aka selenun kamira nu nyamino. This is the reason why I just wake up ngajeko everything was done. So ulta nyami reg ngeje loading they congratulate me. It all they are very happy. If the hospital alake come like you have succeeded, they succeeded, it's like their record is gained higher. So they were very happy. They celebrated, they say, Alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alamin, it's successful, From there, for B, na preso man selefan.
Great. Kumara Bagele. What a nice story at the end of the day. Now that after the surgery, it went so successful, what actually came to your mind as a young man who was actually battling with kidney? Now that you did a kidney transplant and then you live in your, at least I would say, best life, because somebody who escaped from, 2 to 3 days, dialysis in a week, now gets a kidney to actually live to his life. How does that feel for you?
Yeah, I feel that Alhamdulillah now I'm okay, and there are a lot of projects that I was doing or I wanted to do, but today health and sola wala. Still now, it's not because of I did the transplant. I am still 100%. I am still a half man because I am still battling with medications. I'm still battling with everything, and I should be very careful. Hani saying yan nakang hakilo tole ku jamal tole. You understand? Was nyan nakamen domo na lifestyle where I should go public places. A lot of things, especially hygiene. Also, going to the places me along ko ite fanga along ko is crowded and it's not civilized because like sickness ni lungs asa me along ko is very jealous. Ademan la fi pudola. So they will tell you the fact. Hani bije for ika foile. Like this, especially your 4 6 months, you should make sure that everything you are in your own quarter. Ya ibela side to kanatara public place also always ika pay foil. But also something came on my mind because as a family man also like it is you cannot sit like this. And also doing business is one of the something me along ko fanam bed na my wolum key from thing to men na mind kono. But in Gambia, like you see, doing business here is very hard because you need a money, you need a capital to do everything. And right until learning medication or damma. You see, I came from a hard journey, but also I'm going to kind do difficult journey for because the difficulty is the medications. The medications are very costly.
So how long would you be taking medications? Or it's like it's for your entire life now?
That's medication because so medication only be like kidney mutal. Because this is not yours. It's somebody's. So it is for it to live there is like one medication only by balloon no. And one medication is like at a everything there. You should not joke about it. At a time of you should respect it.
Roughly, si jalle cost no like in a duration of a month period or in a month time.
Purka order nam jana ka nati nan jan rek you will spend almost 30 to 25,000. Ka order nani amanta jang. Ka order nani. Jang I heard that these people are ordering it ikanatile in they are not only from Innovarex, but I never discuss anything with Innovarex within Nata Nimantanyola because Janin Kana I have my 6 months medication. But new 6 months medication banda like you need to a lot of money to get medications outside. So
like you said, it's more of a lifetime investment for you at this point in time. Now, what are some of the strategies you will implement can you sustain in the long run? Like you rightly mentioned, you don't have money at the moment,
You don't have money. You are not working as a family man, and you cannot like na skills moment right now. Na help from one so na udoku okay kotek. Like this kurang of like these heavy jobs. Na system na help man so la pro ngaki. Was it advised hani ka fen clearing of from what hafang more than certain weights. Was like the kidney in nakati na for you because okay. You understand? So and fanang, what kind of job are you going to do right now? Remember, you can earn that kind of salary. Even people who are working right now, they are not earning that kind of salary to make so that you can able to get this every month. These medications are very costly. So it's like we are in the hands of Allah. At least this is how I can say it. But to be frank, I don't have anything else to say. Like I don't know where to get the money from. Yeah.
That's a bit scary though. So now that when this 6 months has already come to an end, you gotta hang on hope, which is actually
Yeah, that's how it is. I have a family members. I can approach them. They can be helping me to buy medications and stuff like that. But do you think it can continue?
That's a big question.
That is it. And also, you can still have certain things to do, certain jobs to do. But There are certain what job can you do here? What can give you at least a month that you can able to buy more 20,000 or 25,000 medications? It's crazy. So it is painful. So this is the reason why I urge the government. They really do everything for us. They save our lives, but still, I urge them to help us. This medication should be available in the country here, at least, because the transplant is not. It's not in the Gambia here. They are not doing the transplant in the Gambia. But the medications minimum, the medications, the government should make sure that the medications also are here. Because we are also part of, we are Gambians.
Most definitely. And you've been paying taxes, you've been working. I mean,
No, I've been doing it a lot. And also, I'm not saying only my place, on behalf of, yeah. But all this through this kidney, because this kidney transplant issue, some people are here right now. Do you know that order their medications are not even here, and they are still, we help each other, we the kidney patients. Like I give you some medication for you to, to do this, and if you have it, then you replace it back. Sometimes if I am Chang, this is how we are living among us, and we know each other. Yeah, we know each other. We are minority here, mansia bake. But nka communicate le ndamangol because ntolle sem fancy if no. So this is how it is.
So I mean, like you said, I mean, bawo mansakunda abela sartol fanan ko abela, I mean, ninku moy wajibolo mi kan pour la banque de ngol ye tanka anila maral fengol wala la bagasol dal andong atoli kan nyem fata nyin ay life involved at some point, so imamera ko is hayata mal fana sim fa dalta ale futa man sakunda mali o ferol be kata kaje ko at least nimboro hana yatara, I mean, asisafno banko kanjang maybe hani ba dilatul la mi halan ka fuga tulum personal hanata kom akasang let's say will killing na maybe a discount on din dial fana yal fon ba warul you got to rely on these medications for the entire rest of your life. I mean, so it's a bit risky though.
And we don't see anything that like a mem for me alonko like a mem plan tolier. I don't see it. So this is the reason why I come like a mem for. We are doing that, but to do that also, today I don't have that capacity to see the minister directly, and I don't see anybody who can be able to help me to see the minister directly. But with this media, the minister can sit on his own phone to see me directly, and somebody can see it, pass it through to the minister. Come, modus agenole, I send minister a reader from where. This is the only way we can get our achievement. Even the president can see this directly, because this is why I always want this. This media is now our voices, and we should do everything possible. The imelbe diaspora and imelbe Gambia ibe alonko kidney issue manke chahan kuti. Really, I'm like mbe jello I think, but billahi wallahi like it's like I'm crying because I know what I face. Anu man dua modo fana yin kusi fak anu vanang still now na mol melu ya lonko they are still the dialysis. I'm urging the Gambian or the government to please help the kidney patient here dialysis center do fana soto. Only one dialysis center in the whole country. It's crazy.
Dialysis la bang, I mean, koronta da wala let's say light man soto.
Waka kele, but na keta fana like automatic generator will be chile me alonko automatically light woka tale gambe ka imbenga light system woni lone light katale but ni light tata automatically 2 to 3 minutes generator fanan kanale but has backup. But that was not our main issue for lightning. It's true because lightning is a generator so no, but that time that was not our problem. Water plant in Ketanu Mola problem then was joining Kamankele no. Like I see Geo Manketa yes for almost 2-3 hours. Geo Mansotano. It's not like we are trying to say that the government is not doing it. We are saying the government mantra doko kikande. But we are trying to say that especially to the minister, let him obviously, because we need it. This is to save life, because we know what we pass through. Today, Alhamdulillah, machine Jamal not only because then machine Jamal only 9 machines. Before ndengata transplant in December, ne machine dol install more than 10 machines I thought for 16 for 20 something machines sa you install and wo mu new machine already alhamdulillah was an improvement but we need another dialysis center na farata hospital ba soto janne we need a dialysis center we need melu ka bonam fo basse bansang and those people are here with dialysis kekan ikela family be bulajele ye badingol be bulaje sai kana yelu aso kijang pour ikata dialysis damala because it jamfanola machine ol nyina. So this is the reason why we are urging the government, let them help us. No dialysis center dol soto many alongo be dialysis patient on ma ko ilale pour isa jeko itol fanan ye feel ko ise doko kenole while going to dialysis, because to tell you the truth, in India some people are doing dialysis for years. Can you say in the Gambia here the longest person may dialysis kamantam behind 15 years? I can say it. I can attest to that. It's not because of like moments I don't know. Like a men meta dialysis like jang. I'm on 15 years.
Tonyadi, I mean, kacha made at some point. Felenting binala interview kumfala, but janimbe interview nying kumfala jo. Atekela problem defana tumando, but maybe isi ibadi ngol wala mul mulyalan kafu kafana maybe they've contributed to ila I mean kidney transplant nying. I mean manabe kela kumolebe ming I mean kila gale dal.
Alhamdulillah pour ka fo gale ko kontanda bagele andu badwa ke kan momo contributor na ni sasa ko no, especially my family members, you know, na family de ilota nye bakele they stand for me, ilota nye bake and also the Gambian people, especially the Gambian people, because some people were calling me I don't even know them. They can call like Afonyo, you know, alhamdulillah baby soni ala kadua kenye they will contribute because senele andu fanang and in diaspora fanang lota muli ele bake fako lota nye bake billahi pour ka foye ko rek abarka bake. This is the reason why I want this interview, just to show them my appreciation, and especially the government me alon ko itol fongole ndesama fo india ngana transplant ke nka foye ko la ya barka bake and lota dami kana boje, because there are some people who need this. There are a lot of people me alon ko be dialysis center, they still need this, and fana ka foye ko itol fana ibaraka bake, but yes still I wrote a letter to them bring that to show my appreciation to them. I went up to the ministry, that for the court office, and I later deal containing na family be. We are very happy and content the back elemenken kaduaki alama ko nyin tambalanyato. This is what I have did it, because to somebody mention yin kenote a man kefen easy ringoti. So wala na kadua ke amari alama ko be soniala and kadua ke Gambia Cairo tarajang na dialysis patient alama kela itoli Cairo ti fana for itol fana ibe daming right now, because some people today they are suffering de billahi wala they are suffering, and some people need it all ben ndaka wala fo ngo ning ala ke nim media lord. I will tell you mbala problem for lali was right on told me that kidney transplant for nada and told si diamuno alto la place although some people are there, they want to speak but they don't have the opportunity. So this is the reason why we who have the opportunity, and we still need this to emphasize, to talk to people, so to sensitize them ka itandila ko sasa nyin this and this and this and this is the problem nyinati na fu sasa nyin minakan, and there are stages. So before that nyana trial linka check up ke by time to time ngana renal check up ke anu sasa nyimbe gana siya kanne de mi mol kana mira ko sasa nyimbe murun kanne abina kanni. Could you imagine in Gambia here ni ek bodra korda konkong jang mo bi jele mi alon ko ay blood ay diabetic sotole wala ay hypertension sotole majority of Gambia here, and especially kebalto andum bi kebal nying sasa keta fo kuti me alon ko Gambien sa fonon ka inherit levang bo ni aji wendela family don nte wultal ngata jang ni ma so di ni yawato ni tata fo kebari sa so ndo mal be ya so le right now. So this is the reason why kulpa taka nyam ya gina wasle, andum we the Gambian we don't respect ka fo me kata check up ke kata check ke ka jube la balo mune be stop content thing regular check up ke we don't even respect that. We don't ni be function kan reg you are good to go. Ika mwele moka fo ngata train la hiyon ka borile ndenka football le kenu. I was a good player, I was playing football, I do everything.
Maybe I mean nigga exercise ke probably because you fendol.
You are joking. Nte me aso de den billahi wala ni soma ni dunta filo that I can do it very well. But you know sasa nying ke ne Sasa nyin kan na nyamin nung is far from exercise. It's something me alon kaka buri yelo nyin kuno. Andung ila engine of wolo ila kinil ni wo kita bam. Mune bije problem atiata. So we should be very careful. Don't love. I have somebody. If you could, for me, John Bass. I did a kidney transplant almost 6 years back. And Nungwo is a former Gambian footballer. And Jumale ko woman fit in terms of train, but the so we should be very careful. Ka fugon kata train nang katen regular checkup ke. There nying stages so libala. I stage 1, so 2, 3, 4. I was based totally, but there are certain stages. I said takul nole. Ha. Ha. Takul nole. Even Gambia, you got takulit. Any treatment otare, you are good to go. But ni make na the far for the end stage, you are finished. Dialysis. What am my end stage? Can after what okay? There is no any backup. Because dialysis like what am I say because he is no more filtering. A mantra waste product bondigang, so it is like atinyatale already. A mantra function gang. So this is the reason why we should be very careful, especially with the youth. We should be very careful. That's what I can say. And more especially, still now I will emphasize that ndoma me along ko wala so kidney la billahi wallahi tallahi nenete nyina la wala banim fal. But I maintain the really anywhere I sit come me la. Sometimes I ningaje drum balo bele like somebody who can sacrifice that. And in Gambia and there are a lot of people ila bari ngol be sofa kanyin kola because ila family they are afraid of kataila one kidney bundi kadila. And we only have 2 kidneys each and every one of us. And the other one is working, the other one is for reserve. It's not doing anything there. Yadi modola te nafaso talafon is far more better. And some people are thinking that after this what is the next fenkonyi? But ala de wolong. Ite mo mako ila ala na ite tuje nyam. No. Ite mo safe nyaming anung ala lafta mo la nyaming. Ni ite mo safe ala fanam bete safe la. So this is how I see it.
Aparaka bage, that brings us to the end of this exclusive interview. Kaya for Nyamelton at long alaji so to me and ko I kidney infection so no for another India kidney transplant which actually went so successful. And then we are also grateful for actually thanking us or giving some shout outs because like I said, this is the least the media could actually do for folks like you, So we are so much indebted to the people when they reach out to us, they'll apply attend the Gambian cola. So ngokele unconditionally, wholeheartedly, and then my regret because that's the least we could actually do. So we are definitely happy that it went so successful, and then we are praying more million kafako fanam be taken through this. Kidney thing. Alaye dema wala mo mi yalan kafako be sasa na rom pour alaye dema bawo sasa mun kultu mi yalan kafako ala legala mogang so ni ala hala mogang the list mtol finance minke na wala at least na little support ni hana mange kolodi but at least to give you publicity dunia kono nyela story se am moli ya to mando bato nim fendam tol bal mbe jube kan do mon den setorno bullaye mako so sabu kamal ton Gambia do ya batale mbe mo killing so let's actually be each other's keeper nga nyo dema tumotuma na ajarta ka nyo dema Allah badi malo modla men job bi na fola men jang. And thanks for watching this interview, and then keep watching Gambian Talents TV and subscribe to all our YouTube channels and of course our Facebook. Thank you until I come next week, inshallah. Bye from me. Thanks to Lamin Sise, my able cameraman. Shout out to you, bro.